So it looks like Trump and Kim Jong Un will be having a little meeting to talk about the nuclear deals and all that, the nuclear weapons and all that stuff. Kim Jong Un has agreed to halt all nuclear weapons and missile tests until the meeting is done. That being said, he's already conducted a lot of missile and even nuclear tests, so they might not be as necessary as they once were. Anyway, Trump said Trump's is going to meet face to face with Kim Jong Un, and that has not been something any U.S. president has done. So this is new. It sounds crazy, but it just might work. That being said, Trump has not had any successful negotiations, to the best of my knowledge. He has not had any new trade deals or renegotiated, nor has he renegotiated any old ones. North Korea and South Korea, the Korean Peninsula, there are two countries. North Korea, which is the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, and the Republic of Korea, which is South Korea. Now, South Korea, it's hard to find a country that's more that likes the U.S. more, and North Korea, it's hard to find a country that hates the U.S. more. And I wish Trump the best on this. I hope he can succeed. However, I still have my doubts. Trump is not a typical U.S. president. Whether you love him or hate him, there is nothing about him that is typical. And that much is certain. And he might be able to broker a deal that would keep the situation under control, keep the conflict down, and avoid a war. And granted, I still think North Korea having nuclear weapons is extremely dangerous. Not because people say, oh, they can't hit us with a ballistics intercontinental, an ICBM, an intercontinental ballistic missile. Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? They don't have to. Hell, they're not that stupid. They're not gonna launch a missile at the mainland USA. They'd give it to some terrorist organization like Al Qaeda or ISIS or one of the whole alphabet soup of groups that hate the USA and would like to see it burn. Maybe take that bomb and blow up a city or cause an EMP or some shit like that. And in any case, a lot of the things the previous U.S. presidents have done have not worked. So Trump is trying something new. And frankly, people that know Kim Jong Un, like such as Dennis Rodman, are giving Trump two thumbs way up for this. But as far as meeting man to man, this has never happened before. And again, Trump is not a typical U.S. president, to say the least. And there is one Trump card, pun intended. General James Mattis, our current Secretary of Defense. The excellent thing about him is that he could play George C. Marshall or George S. Patton in a movie. He wouldn't have to act. He would just have to be himself. And he would win multiple Academy Awards. And that's incredible. You don't see guys like that too often. Sometimes you have a great administrator, strategic commander like Eisenhower, and then you have your Pattons. Very rarely do you have a great high thinker and like that, and a hardcore general, and a really hardcore general. The last one of the few times we've seen an exception where somebody was both was Gaius Marius. I mean, the guy had scars all over his body, but he turned Rome, the Roman legions, into what they were, what they became. And if you want more information, check out my video about the evolution of the Roman legions. Anyway, Mattis is a very, very hardcore guy, and he can put on his Patton hat or his George C. Marshall hat, and he can adapt fluidly to any either situation. And he is a real trump card, because I mean, it's like, do you want James Mattis to be unleashed on you? Hell no. I mean, he ain't just another Secretary of Defense. This guy is a wrecking machine. You do not fuck with Mattis. And I can't think of a better person to be Secretary of Defense. Trump made a wonderful decision when he did that, and I will forever praise him for it. See, North Korea is known as the Hermit Kingdom. It's been cut off from the rest of the world, and there are walls to keep people in, and it's really crazy what goes on in there. I mean, they have what's called generational sin. I mean, there's people in prison right now for crimes their grandparents committed decades ago in prison camps. And there's some really fucked up shit that goes on in there. And you know, there's a lot of crap that goes on in this world. Anyway, Trump could make headway into understanding and all that stuff. And maybe North Korea won't be so paranoid. And so, you know, flipping out all the time, because North Korea is one of the very few hardcore totalitarian states we have on this earth. The Taliban, until in some parts of Afghanistan and Pakistan, have a hardcore totalitarian state. So is ISIS. That's a pretty hardcore totalitarian state. And anyway, the reality is that, you know, we always have to watch North Korea. They are unpredictable. However, in the current state of affairs, it's the South Koreans who are the haves and the North Koreans the have-nots. In 1950, it was the reverse. But anyway, this will take a lot of cooperation from not just the United States and North Korea, but South Korea, China, Japan. It's got to be an issue that we all work together and resolve. And it's going to take a while, and I wish Trump the best. But I also give Trump credit for something else. He's trying something new. I mean, no president has ever done this before, and so far a lot of things that have been done in the past just have completely failed. And they've been done over and over and over again, so props to Trump for trying something new. I just hope it works. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. It's all appreciated, guys. See you next time.